All right, so no intros, nothing. Here's the deal. My favorite podcast is doing a full rewatch of the Friday the 13th movies, and they're three away from talking about number seven. And I just got to get ahead of this. This movie blows objectively. It's bad. So many things about it are bad. Let me think of some of the things about it that are bad. One, there are scenes where Jason Voorhees' costume looks like they just put some scissor holes in some shit that they bought at like the Goodwill, and they were like, "Oh yeah, that looks like he's been underwater 10 years. That'll work. Fine." That's one. Two, Melissa as a character sucks. She's like a bitchy 80s girl in a can. No depth at all. I know there are characters you're not supposed to like, and they're played that way, so you don't like them. There are some great examples of that. This one is just super fucking one dimensional, really offensive. On the same page. Three, there's this one girl, forget her name, forget most of their names throughout the whole series, who was like, "Oh, I'm gonna impress this guy by like putting some makeup on and shit." And she gets murdered immediately after she puts on the makeup. I don't know what the message is there. Maybe positively, it's like you should just be yourself, but like there's no message in any of these movies, so it's kind of gross that that happened. Additionally, there's this doctor in this movie as well who is like treating the psychokinetic girl. That probably should have been number one. I'll get to that in a second. And he, is like, "Oh, I'm just trying to help you with your mom here in this place where you murdered your dad, probably. And I'm just here for you." And you don't believe that from scene one. You're like, this guy's an asshole. He's evil. I get it. I know I have eyes and have memories of things. I understand this guy sucks. But they play it out. And then the mom just like finds his note of like, "Oh, Tina, I'm keeping her at a high stress level." Like, you don't even lock your shit up in the whole house. Maybe he's some egotistical guy, but I'm just justifying a plot that like doesn't deserve justification. Back to the plot, it's the most bananas thing of all time. It's we put Jason in the lake at the end of six, which for problems it has is like a super fun thrill ride, probably objectively like top two, top three in the whole series. And psychokinetic girl who at the beginning murders her dad comes back later to revive him and ends up reviving Jason through telekinesis and then can see future murders because of telekinesis. You pull anything and it falls apart. I get it, it blows. But here's the things. One, there's a scene where Jason comes out of a lake and his spine is showing and it's super rad. Awesome. Two, Kane Hodder nails it as Jason. Three, forget the numbers. There's a scene, not a scene, the whole damn movie is a little bit darker. Not just like tonally, but like cinematography, like the light. They turn it down a little bit, and it's kind of a nice dark return after six, which is like a little bit more fun. Also dark, but a little bit more fun. Fully dark. Person gets murdered in a sleeping bag, banged against a tree. That's rad. Person gets some shit thrown through their spine. That's rad. Four, kind of care about Tina, think she's a cool antagonist. Five, dope ending, a little bit comical as always when Jason's mask gets knocked off, but like whatever, I'm having a good time with it. And what else? What else is good about this? I don't know. Here's the thing. Saw this movie when I was a child. Probably too young to watch this, but anyone who's watching this was too young to watch this when they watched it the first time. And when I was like 10, you know what my favorite band was? Limp Bizkit. Limp Bizkit was my favorite goddamn band when I was a kid. And some of you were like, yeah, makes sense. You would also defend Friday the 13th Part 7 if you like Limp Bizkit. I know. I'm here with you. I have flaws. I watched something when I was a child, and it resonated with me for whatever reason, and I'm into it. And now here I am years later watching this thing that objectively sucks, and I'm like, it's a pretty fucking awesome movie. So go about your day. Sorry for wasting your time. Friday the 13th Part 7 is dope. It's not good, but it's dope. If you have a movie that you think is dope that is objectively bad, I know there's lots of people asking about those movies out there, but like something legitimately that you enjoy watching, that you would buy and rewatch knowing in your mind it's bad, let me know about it. If this video gets, I don't know, more than 5 views, I'll do another one. But this is just some shit I needed to get off my chest. So y'all have a good evening. Thanks. Peace. Oh, peace, right. Peace.